Hi, cons. I'm here. It's only been 28 days, but we're here. Hello. Hello, Loki. Hello, Cyber. Hello, Loki a second time. Hello, Casper. Thank you for the resubscription for 14 months. There's a hype train incoming. I am spinning in spinny chair. On the stream, that's pretty impressive. Someone's getting yelled at. Balls, huge ones. Thanks for your Prime. You subscribe with Prime.
Yeah, I had a free Prime. Why not?
Thanks. Almost 2 years. Not quite. Balls, huge ones. So real. Anyways. Hey. It's been a while. My reasoning is that it has been, I've been busy. That's it. That's my reasoning. I had people over for like a week, and then it was Christmas for like a week, and then I was just tired. So, I'm here now. This isn't gonna be a long stream because I have plans after stream to go play video games. But I will be drawing for like an hour or two. Probably closer to an hour and a half. Hello, Reese, the person I have plans with. Wow, would you look at that? Game? Spelt a little bit suspiciously. Yeah, this song's cool. Is it too loud? Or is it good? Is audio good? Thanks for the emotes, guys. Really appreciate it. Oh, I probably should be here, shouldn't I? Hi. If you hear noises in the background, that would be the cats and also Xander, who's laying next to me.
Stop it.
Who's now behind me.
Quit it.
Because it's a tad loud. Don't worry, I can fix it. That might be better. I am very I have to get like really close to my mic to be able to hear it. How close can I get to my camera until it's uncomfortable? You're like not even in focus at all, so you look like a really ominous black shadow in the background. You look like every scene at night during the Percy Jackson show that we just watched. Stop standing like that. Anyways, get the fuck away from me. Anyways, we're drawing. We're doing art because I need to get art done because I've been slacking. I'm working on my webtoon because I have a new webtoon that I need to work on. Web to me, you say.
Oh, nice.
Web to me, you say. What does that mean? Hi, Kit, and hi, Dad. Hello, Noemi. Oh, he's gone. Yep, he died. He's gone forever. Art time, art time. Yep. If you guys don't know, I have a webtoon that I have been working on for a while. All of these are
Get off the printer.
individual panels that I have been drawing because I ate myself. So I'm gonna be doing that. Hi Marie. Have a nice time away from my stream because apparently I'm not good enough. Yeah, Dad's gone. I'm joking. Thanks for stopping by. I am really sporadic right now. I need to keep a track of where I am. I need to pull up my script. Why is it so quiet now? What's the problem?
Stop eating plants.
Guys, please! I'm trying to focus! I have a fucking circus behind me and I'm dying desperately to play this video game. This isn't a video game. I'm losing my mind.
This is my favorite video.
I'm so tired. I've just been watching a show for like 6 hours. I'm so tired. But if I don't stream now, I can't stream until like Monday. Hydrate, I just did that.
Do it again.
Mom's making. Is that. I thought that said Podzol, and I was like, I really don't think that she's making Podzol.
Mom's making Podzol.
Is that Pozzole? I don't know what that is. It sounds like pasta, though. It's giving pasta. Okay. So I have my script up here. And I'm basically just gonna get the sketching done. Webtoon scary, Webtoon pretty scary. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I'm in love. Wow, would you look at that? It's garlic soup. Got it. That makes sense. That does sound like something that would be called garlic soup. Oh my god, I just had flashbacks to the music that just started playing. I've been playing a lot of Terraria recently. The sound is like
Someone
engraved
say
into my...
Terraria.
Oh my god! Hello.
Hi.
Hi, let me get your audio the right volume. Did someone say Terraria? I was expecting you not to join. Not that you don't.
Yeah, I decided.
Okay, that's fair.
I was lonely.
Okay, that's super valid. Yeah, no one ever redeems first on my streams. I have a first option that no one ever uses. The cats are still yelling. Reese is here. Terraria mentioned? Terraria mentioned. You got an ear infection? What the fuck do you just mean you casually got an ear infection?
Sometimes it happens.
It do be happening, I guess. I'm getting the volume adjusted. That should be better. That should be good. Okay. Well, how's your night been?
I woke up.
You woke up?
That's about it.
That's about it for us too. I woke up in Xander's bed.
As it should be.
As it should be. And then we watched 6 episodes of the new Percy Jackson series. And now I'm here. So Loki was called emo today. I'm glad they give you a confidence boost.
Yeah, I'm glad you see that as a compliment.
Yeah, I'm
Good
glad
on
you liked that. Goofy emo, as you, if you will. I looked over to Xander, who's laying in my bed, and all I see is the frog looking back at
Oh
me.
god.
Speaking of frogs, look who I got next to me. I got my little guy.
You got your little guy?
Yeah.
Your pal?
He's so fun. How do you have a Napstab look emo? Where did you get that?
It's from one of the people I'm subs to.
That's my guy. I haven't named it yet. Okay, I haven't started drawing yet, and it has been 10 minutes. That's not too bad. I'm usually worse. What are you doing currently right now, Reese? Frog.
I am crocheting.
What are you working on the sweater?
No, it's a puffin.
A puffin? Who's the puffin for?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. My last panel was... I think... What was it saying? Okay. I have to find, like... I have, like, my script for my webtoon on my phone, and I have to, like, pull up where I am to figure out what I need to draw. Anyways. Anyone else been brain rotting? Because that's been me. Xander just raised its foot. Over just really anything. Mine is characters. And my own mental illness. But mostly characters. Have you been brain rotting?
I'm always brain rotting.
I love to rot. Xander, what have you been rotting over?
Nope.
What have you been rotting over, Xander?
Man, I love routing. I also love to write my characters that rot.
Yeah?
Loki, why do you need to learn to crochet? Who's
You
holding you at
need to learn
gunpoint?
how to do that. Mythology
Who's
of any
holding you at
kind.
gunpoint right now?
Yeah, who's telling you have to do this? You don't have to, I promise. I started crocheting like last year-ish, and I made maybe 3 or 4 things, and then I stopped having the time. But I sure got those few things, and I enjoyed myself. I'm just really, really slow. And I also don't really crochet in the right technique because I don't really do it as efficiently as you're supposed to.
It doesn't matter about efficiency. I've never seen two people crochet in the same way.
That's
Like, people's
probably
techniques are
fair.
always different.
Yeah, that's probably fair, actually. I do with
Like, every time I see a video, one person, like, I see them holding the hook upside down, the other one wraps the yarn around the hook and doesn't move the hook. It's the
yeah,
whole thing.
I've seen that. I do what do I do like where I crochet normally, but like I use my fingers a lot rather than like trying to actually use the hook. I'll kind of like use my fingers to help get the loops over because I can't like I don't have like the dexterity with the hook. So I just use my nails a lot to like help me.
I also use my nails a lot. If I snag part of it, I'm like, oh, well, guess you're just getting grabbed by my fingies and pulled over the hook.
Sometimes you've got to just use the method that best works.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to for so long. It would be nice to have something with my hands to be doing plushies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that difficult to learn, to be honest. Especially if you're doing plushies, the only things you really need to learn are chain stitch, single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet.
I've never made a plushie. I definitely want to, but I just haven't attempted. Because
You definitely could.
I don't know how to read patterns. I would
It's
just wing it.
I think I'd definitely be able to help you if you needed to read a pattern. I like the patterns because that means I don't have to think about it.
I can do a chain
Chain
stitch.
stitch,
nothing
you're already
else.
halfway there.
I can do a chain and I can do a single, and that's about it. You can do a chain?
I can make very much of them.
That's good.
I never learned how to turn around.
Turning around confused the fuck out of me at first.
Oh, just chain one flip.
Yeah, the flipping to get the actual single crochet started. Oh god. Ollie, welcome in. 2 years.
Oh, did you? Ollie, that's absolutely goated.
That's so
On the
good.
topic of renewing subs, I randomly popped into your chat to try and teach
I
Abby
saw
how
that.
to turn awards off.
I saw
and
that.
ended up redeeming you
I was
with
gonna
2
comment on it, but yeah, I saw that. I was like, why do I have a resub? From when
I was
was it?
trying to show Abby how to turn the chat filter off, and my Twitch defaults to opening your
Yeah.
stream.
Oh, sick! Look at that. 5 days ago. Hello, Ollie. Welcome in. I'm working on the webtoon. If that interests you at all. You guys want to see the brush I made? I am drawing. This webtoon features a lot of people of color, so I'm drawing a lot of braids. So I made a braid brush. And I think it's helpful. It's not perfect because it kind of like jutters out if I curve it too much, and it like tapers to like fade, but like it gets the job done. It's a lot easier than hand drawing about 5,000 braids in every single panel, so that helps.
Yeah. Even if it's a little wonky, it's still better than
It's still
hand
I
drawing.
need to make my lock brush because Miss Sienna has fucking knee-length locks that I'm gonna have to work on. I need to make a brush for that so I'm not generally wanting to bang my head into my desk. If anyone wants my braid brush, hit me up. Brushes are surprisingly easy to make on Procreate. I never knew how to do it. It took me a while to actually figure out like the correct files and stuff, because it's a lot of just getting the right file types. But like it's pretty easy once you figure it out. Did you just hit me? Why did you hit me? Why did you hit me? Guys, I just got hit.
You said to hit you
In
up.
real life. What,
Calling the police.
I just got hit. I just got
I'm calling the
attacked
police.
by a Pikachu.
I'm calling the police.
Right.
That did not mean to hit so aggressively. Whipping. They're saying that you abused me. But also they're saying it's deserved, so I'm not sure whose side they're on.
No, deserve to chuck it back at
Oh,
Xander.
okay, good. That's what I thought.
I love when I get yarn pulls and I can just grab a needle and shove it through the other side and not worry about it ever again.
That's so real. Anyways, no one answered me about the brain rotting because I feel a little bit. I feel like I never got like the December like depression, like seasonal depression shit. I just kind of get very like in my own head, so I become a little bit disassociated. That's mostly what I get. Or just vaguely sad. I was soggy for a little bit, but now I'm kind of just vaguely sad.
I've been pretty soggy.
I know. Everyone I know has seemed pretty soggy. Don't say we be living. I'm usually drenched. That sounds so weird out of context.
I be alive. That's about all I can say.
Alive is all you can really ask for.
Yeah, man, my athletic trainer has seen me go through some things. I
Maybe-
walk into his office and I'm like, Brian!
Brian! I think my favorite is my junior year pre-calculus teacher, who also doubled as my National Honor Society, like, teacher, I guess, like, advisor, whatever. She's seen me cry just so many times. I didn't even like that teacher, she low-key sucks, but, like, I failed so many of her tests and had to retake tests, and also was just stressed the fuck out that she just saw me cry an obscene number of times. It simply was not in her job description to watch, like, a 16, 17-year-old cry so much, but by golly, did she have to deal with that.
How have I managed to crochet a piece of my hair into this?
A part of you in every project.
That's nasty. I don't want my DNA wherever it is.
My seasonal depression starts in 2 weeks. Yeah, why are you timing it?
You got a calendar?
To prepare.
As soon as the new year hits, I'm like, oh, here we go.
I always have, like, a moment where, like, I hang out with people for the holidays and stuff, and then, like, once they leave, I'm like, well, what do I do now with my life? Surely there's nothing else for me. Like, I can't keep going on like this. And then I kind of check myself a little bit.
So real. I arrived in my dorm for the next semester, and I was like, I can't do this.
I can't do this. Your dismissal was overall a little bit traumatic, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
And now I'm like, is it bad that I'm like, I low-key don't want this internship because it means I won't be able to pay for it.
I was, like, so bummed when you texted me that. I was like, no, we've planned this. Please, this can't keep happening. But, like, obviously, like, if you get the internship, we'll work around it. But, like...
Yeah.
Look, I don't know if the goal is to hurt people is a great goal. Yeah, that's not quite a good goal. I have many
Yeah,
New Year's
please
resolutions
don't.
this year. One of them is to make someone cry and not feel bad. Loki!
You can
That is-
you can be a people pleaser without making people cry.
Yeah, I'm a big people pleaser. That's, like, my whole shtick, is that I will physically bend over backwards if someone needs me to. I hover, I offer things. I'm very much a people pleaser. I've never
The
wanted to
Midnight
make
Roofer.
someone... What?
The Midnight Roofer.
The Midnight Roofer, some may call me, yeah. But I've never quite been wanting to make people cry and not feel bad. But, like, whatever makes you cope. Whatever makes you cope. You know? Like, I'm not here to judge. I will retile your bathroom and you will like it or I will cry. I cry so easily. I used to, like, make it a brand that I didn't cry. I was, like, super cool and tough and didn't do that. That's just simply not true. I cry if someone yells at me. Especially adults. I'll cry if I'm overwhelmed. I will cry if someone else is crying. I will cry. Like, it's so easy to make me cry. I cry too, period. Could you bend over backwards for me real quick? I probably could. You have to. There's a redeem for that though. I'm not gonna do it without you redeeming it. That's my New Year's resolution. Real bitches cry.
I used to not cry a lot.
I would
That
redeem it, but
that
I'm
has
saving it for
changed.
Voracious.
I got to college and it's immediately
There it
just
is.
like every other day.
Yeah, I cried a lot in college too. I will do that in just a second, Voracious. Give me 1 minute. Y'all want like a back bend or what do we want?
She said bend over.
I don't know if I can do a back bend. I'm wearing a really loose shirt.
What if I hold it in place?
Yeah, you hold me in shirt. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta take my headphones off. I haven't done this in a while.
You guys tuck your shirt.
That's what I'm doing. This is the first time doing this in the new apartment. I'm also wearing pajamas, so ignore that. I'm gonna put shoes on, because I don't like my feet being visible on stream. I'm gonna put socks on.
I support.
I'm not getting on WikiFeed if it's the last thing I fucking do.
I want to be on top of WikiFeed.
You want to be on the top?
Yeah. I'm gonna show my bare feet on your stream.
No, please don't.
Wait, guys, do you want to see my socks? Wait, do you guys want to see my socks? Look, they have a little paw thing. Look, I got paws.
You fucking weirdo. Okay. Back bends. I have not stretched. Okay.
She's on the floor.
That'll do. Alright. That's my task done. There you go. Woo. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Okay.
Everyone liked my socks.
They liked your socks a lot.
my tootsies.
Sorry, I have to commit to that whenever it's redeemed because it's so many points. Oh my god, my head hurts even more now.
I can imagine you were just.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, being a people pleaser. As I just bent over backwards.
Look at the little guy.
Guys, look at Apollo. Look at him.
Good boy.
He's a good man.
I almost microwaved this cup today.
Did you?
No, because you would have known because the microwave would have exploded.
No, I said like I was agreeing. Oh, no, did you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, did you?
He looks.
Ow.
But yeah, no, I cried a lot during college. Like when I hit college, I you looked through my phone, Reese. You saw how many crying pictures I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I was really sad in college. It was one of my lowest moments. Not to make anyone here worried about going to college. Definitely go to college. Who didn't cry in college? Who wasn't cripplingly lonely in college? I loved college. I still cried all the fucking time. It didn't help that I didn't really want to be there. Like, I was kind of just there because I got good grades and didn't actually have any aspirations that involved college.
If you
I don't
don't want to go to college, don't go to college.
That is
bro.
genuinely my biggest fucking tip. If you do not want to go to college, don't go to college because you're gonna learn nothing because you're not gonna want to be there. You have to like be committed to being there, or you're not gonna. It's not gonna be worth it. You're just gonna have debt for no reason.
Real. Xander approved message.
Speaking of someone who technically does have debt, which is just awesome. Are your parents paying for your college, Reese? I always forget.
Kind of.
Kinda.
I have a college loan that will cover my undergrad, minus I still have Stafford loan, so I'm still gonna have $20,000 debt when I graduate undergrad.
That's
And
not.
if I want to go to grad school, that's all on me.
That's not bad for undergrad though.
No, it is not. Not at all. I'm very lucky.
I am technically $16,000 in debt, and I only did 1 year, but my grandmother paid it.
You went
so.
to also a very expensive.
I went
place.
to a real pricey college. And I did like the cheapest possible plan. I did like literally 3 people in one dorm room and for 2 people. I did the cheapest. Actually, I did not do the cheapest food plan because I wanted to eat food. But I did like the second cheapest food plan. I didn't do any extra credits. I did like 15 to 18. I was very cheap and it still cost $8,000 a semester. But I had no fund. I had no aid. I had nothing.
I also get zero aid whatsoever.
I had scholarships to other schools, but I didn't go to those schools because I'm stupid. I literally got like $16,000 as a scholarship for a school that I was gonna go to, and then ended up not going there. I don't know why I didn't just take that money, but I didn't.
I mean, my school was 20.
I got $40,000 worth of scholarships to my current school, and it is still $12,000 a semester.
How much?
$40,000.
40,000. Jesus
I got
Christ.
two $20,000 scholarships for leadership and women in engineering.
Oh, I
I
guess
got
STEM
my
does give a lot
Stafford
of
loans
scholarships.
taken out. I still have $12,000 a year, semester, so $24,000 a year.
Yeah, I just got a scholarship for my like grades, but I didn't get anything specific. I had a dance team scholarship I could have won, but like I was not nearly close enough to winning that just because there's a lot of competition. I live in a 9x15 room with 3 people. Do you still live in a dorm? You gotta get an apartment next year, man. They're more expensive, but like your mental health will thank you.
I'm so hyped for next year, man.
You have you're doing an
I'm
apartment,
getting
right?
my own apartment with one of my closest friends, and we're probably gonna
Nice.
get a cat.
A cat would be good. It's been half an hour and I've gotten a panel done. This is exactly what I expected. My hands are shaking. This is not a good combination. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm an adult, but it's fine. Everyone in my life thinks I would be a great lawyer. I even got invited to a mock trial club. That's a weird flex.
If you want to be a lawyer, make sure you really like doing technical papers and paperwork. That's pretty much all they do.
Yeah.
About 10% of it is actually being in a courtroom.
Yeah, it's mostly just trying to find loopholes to certain things and looking through all of your fucking laws and doctrines that
Yeah.
you could use.
A friend of mine is from the DC area, and he was like, yeah, all of my friends are in law school, and all they do is write technical papers.
Yeah.
All you do is write just political jargon. It's just memorization.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like anything in STEM, really, where it's just like, as long as you can do this one thing really good, you're set.
Yeah.
I do not. That's why I'm not gonna do it. I hate laws. That's fair. I don't like laws either, so...
Yeah. But goddamn, if they write me a check, I'll build a nuke if they want me to.
Yeah,
They write me a big enough check, I'll make whatever the fuck you want.
I was real close to staying in veterinary because, by God, a 6-figure salary sounds pretty nice, but I would rather do something I can't say on stream than do that, so... Than do 8 years of school to be in a clinic 40 hours a week. I just don't want to do that.
If they pay me enough money, I'll design whatever they want me to. My morals are not.
No,
big
don't
enough
be
to cover a
Oppenheimer.
paycheck.
Don't be Oppenheimer. I wouldn't be happy if you
Listen.
turned into Oppenheimer.
The nukes are already designed.
No! You can't sell your morals for money.
If the U.S. government wants to hire me as a civilian in the military to design the F-20 whatever, I'll do it.
Please.
If you want to give me enough money, I'll do it.
Please.
It's gonna get done either way. I might as well pocket $250,000 a year.
Blood money, Reese. Blood money.
Yup.
No, don't agree. I'm happy with where I am in terms of game dev and design. Yeah, you have like an actual like sustainable career. Being an adult is a little bit so don't rush into it. Anyone in Nice Stream that's not an adult. It's not that scary once you're in it, but it's also not really like the biggest deal in the world. So kind of just like let yourself chill. It's my biggest tip. Let yourself be a child, because I didn't do that very well.
The more I think about it, the more I actually want to go down the helicopters route.
Huh.
Why? Why's huh?
No, it was just a funny thing to just state. It was kind of interesting.
Well, we were thinking about careers, and I was like, damn, my concentration needs to be declared soon.
Oh,
And the
have
more
you
I
not
think
picked
about
it
it, the
yet?
more I kind of want to go down the Well, I have my major, but within Aero, there's like spaceflight, winged aircraft, rotorcraft. And the more I think about it, the more I kind of want to do rotorcraft. Because think about how much fun it would be to design like a fire rescue helicopter,
That would be pretty cool.
and that would be helpful,
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt anyone.
and not mow down civilians.
Mow down innocents.
I'm designing another A-10 Warthog.
Please, you don't have to do this. Yeah, helicopters are cool. I've never been in a helicopter, so that'd be cool. I would do almost anything except work for the government. That's fair. If I was helping, I'd work for the government. If I was hindering, I wouldn't. Okay, so sustainable might not be the best word considering the state of the industry. True, but it's more sustainable than being self-employed. As I'm learning very quickly as tax season rapidly approaches.
Oh, tax season is approaching.
I'm ignoring that though, because
Oh.
I don't want to deal with it. Doing your taxes as someone self-employed is one of the worst hells you could ever go through, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Like 3 months.
Oh, I need to start that, like, right now.
I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna wait until they give it to me.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Even to file under what you have to file as a self-employed, it costs $200 just to file. Fuck! It sucks. I'm gonna have to stop.
I'm gonna be like that little, like annoying niece, because my aunt does my taxes for me, because I don't know why she knows how to do taxes, but she does. And I just give her all my paperwork, and this year it's gonna be like the most hellish fucking I'm gonna have all my receipts and shit, because I have to do a tax claim, and it's just gonna be the worst.
You think she'll do my taxes?
Probably not.
Damn. What if I pay her?
Probably. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, I need to go to a better conversation. This is gonna stress me out. Taxes, imagine the idea of taxes scare me. If you're not self-employed, taxes are fine. They just give you a piece of paper and you fill it out.
Yeah, they're really easy.
They're really easy if you aren't self-employed, like genuinely. Women? I can talk about women. I do like those guys. What are your opinions on women, Reese?
They're pretty neat.
Pretty neat? Don't say no. No, not men. You're in my stream today, boy. You're in my stream today. No! No! Okay, good. We can have both, but we cannot have just men. I do like women quite a bit. In fact, I'm drawing the protagonists of my new webtoon right now. There are tits in my Greek-Roman mythology book. Yeah, they tend to be there.
In any sort of mythology, really.
Yeah, they'll be there. They don't really care. I was honestly surprised at that, in the movie, or the show we were watching today, it showed a Greek statue of Perseus, and his dick was out on Disney Plus. I was surprised. I was like, dang.
Isn't it PG-13?
I
did not even notice
think
the
it's
penis.
PG, but there was just a sculpted penis. I was like, okay.
I didn't notice the penis.
There was a penis. I saw it immediately, and I was like, oh, hello. Hello, Perseus. He's happy to see me.
What were you looking for?
I wasn't looking for anything. It was right there in the middle of the screen.
I didn't see it.
It's a museum, so maybe there's like more rules. to it.
Probably, yeah. It's not that I'm grossed out by it. I was
It's
just
not
surprised because it was
sexual
Disney.
nudity. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I was just surprised because it's Disney.
Why? There are so many other things that you could call the tit book than Greek and Roman mythology. That is like the most tame part
Tit
of Greek
book.
and Roman mythology is the fact that
Bro,
sometimes they don't have clothes
I
on.
have news for you in terms of the world of tits in magazines. I've got new. Please
Go
don't
pick
look it
up,
up.
Go pick up a Playboy.
Yeah. Don't actually, please. I'm not promoting that, but like, dang.
if that's what you want to call the tit book, clearly nobody bought you the American Girl doll growing up book when you were going through puberty.
I did not have that either, but I also didn't have American Dolls.
My mom got it for me for some reason.
I don't know why she did. I didn't have, like, any dolls growing up. When I hit puberty, my mom didn't really tell me much.
My mom, well, my grandma had like this thing that she went to that was like American Girl doll bingo. So the only American Girl dolls we had were from her winning bingo.
That's so hyper specific.
It was really weird. It was specifically for employees of the Democratic House of Representatives in my state, and she was a secretary. It was a really weirdly hyper specific.
That's so
thing.
specific. Prom magazines do just exist. They do, yeah. I don't like tits, so now I know what to stay away from. Good to know, man. Glad you're discovering yourself. Glad you're discovering yourself.
I hate to alarm you that both genders have boobs.
They do, in fact, yeah. Men do have titties, technically. They're just littler. Sometimes they're bigger, really, depending on the guy.
I got huge.
Yeah, Xander's got huge titties. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love a man with tits.
Did anyone else get the stupid puberty book? I did not. I didn't get any puberty books. I got no books. I just got sat in a room and told about it. No, I did get to talk in health class when I was watching My Hero Academia on the school laptop. That is the most foul combination I've ever heard. My Hero with the puberty people. Come on. I cannot fathom Izuku Midoriya talking to me while I'm listening to that.
Oh, there's a penis on screen.
Yeah.
I do remember 5th grade when there were the nurse gave the girls a talk all in one room and
Yep.
the boys got a talk in the other room, and we each got a panty liner and the guys got a small stick of deodorant. When they came back into our room, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna grow facial hair," and all the girls were like,
We didn't have the nurse do it. We had like someone actually come, like a specific company come and like talk to us. But like we also didn't get souvenirs. I didn't get anything.
We got like the tiniest, most horrible quality panty liner on the planet.
Macmillan Hero Academia, so real. Yeah, most people have. I mean, I had health class in high school, but like they didn't teach me about puberty in high school. I learned about it like 7th grade. And we didn't have a health teacher in like elementary school for our schools. We only had those in like high school.
That's why our nurse came in.
Yeah. Nurses.
And then one of the male teachers just did the talk to the boys.
Just miscellaneous male teacher.
Yep.
They really are all just as able to talk about it, as long as someone does.
For men, it's not that complicated. It's just you're gonna get tall. Your balls might be a little.
You're gonna get
different.
tall. You might feel a little gross sometimes.
Put some deodorant on.
This
and
really
go about
wild
your
thing's
day.
gonna happen when you see boobs sometimes, or maybe dick, for all we know.
And then for women, it's like you're gonna suffer
Yeah.
once a month
You
for
are
the rest
going.
of your life.
You are going to feel like you should not exist at least multiple times a week, really.
I got the talk about periods after I got my first one. So
I
was
did
really
not have that
helpful.
happen. My friend did though. She had hers start in like 5th grade, and they talked to us in like 7th grade.
Mine started when I was 11.
Mine was I was 12, so pretty
It
similar.
was so awful.
I was 12. I was in 7th grade.
You were 12 in 7th grade?
I was
Am I
11,
going crazy?
11,
Yes,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. I was
No,
12,
I must have been 10 because I started mine in
yeah.
5th grade.
I was 12 turning 13 that year. But it was like November-ish. So I was still 12.
Oh no, I might have been like I had just turned 11 because I'm older for my grade.
Yeah, my birthday is in April, so I'm younger for my grade.
So either 10 or 11. The
Yeah.
moral of the story is 5th grade.
I was 7th, so yeah. I love period talks on my stream. Shout out to those
Women, heart,
women.
people that have periods, heart.
Heart. I was at home when I started mine, luckily, so that was cool. I just texted my mom and I was like, "Hey, I think I got my period," and she said, "Oh, okay, I'll be home soon," and just brought like a pack of pads. And she's like, "You need help?" I was like, "I got it," and that was it.
I can figure this one out.
I think I got this one, Mom. Thanks.
Emily, wait. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay, I'm getting a picture.
Um,
I was luckily at home when I was attacked. Oh my god. This seems like a surprisingly common occurrence. It really is. Yeah, not knowing how to expect hormonal changes is pretty common, yeah.
my phone's really concerned about me, Emily.
Talking about streaming periods, that is, yeah, that too. Let me see what Xander just sent
My
me.
phone's real concerned about me.
Oh wait, what'd you send it to me on? I just swiped away all my notifications.
Oh, just your Discord or your
Okay.
personal Discord.
Let's see what I got. Oh god. Xander, your period is 1,045 days late! Learn about late periods! That's late?
It's really concerned for me.
Wait. Trying to get it on screen. Oh, it's too bright. Wait.
It's been 1,045.
It's late!
Guys, it's late.
It's late.
Guys, what if I'm pregnant? Do you think I'm pregnant?
I used to use the period tracker app and then I stopped using it. And after 9 months, it asked me if I had a baby.
Yeah, that seems to be a common issue, is them thinking that you're pregnant. I don't know why that's the first thought, is like, are you... Surely you're not just not using the app anymore. Surely it's that you're pregnant. You are with child. I feel like everybody had, like, the fear of thinking that you're pregnant and then never actually having sex. I had that a few times when I was, like, 12.
Yeah.
Or I'm like,
it's
I
"Oh,
surely,
the baby?"
surely
It's
that's
I've
what it
never even
is.
I've never even
I never
seen
had
a
that
penis.
scare.
I had that all. I was like, I think like 13, and I was like, my period's late. That must mean that I am with child, and that I will give birth any minute. And I got it like the next day. But I was just really concerned.
I never even considered it.
I did. That was my first thought. Is like, I can't believe that I'm pregnant. That's insane. I'm Mary Mother. Fucking, I have the next Christ in my stomach currently.
I hate him.
I have a little bit of a spiral complex, and I get a little bit worried. Some may call it anxiety. Some may call it just the way that you are.
Spiral complex.
Christ 2, my favorite sequel.
The electric boogaloo.
Oh, Alex hasn't been afraid of suddenly getting pregnant. I can't believe you can't relate to that one. That's wild. Yeah, asexual reproduction's my favorite. You ever just wish you were a plant?
Plants don't poop.
What about plants?
Ever wish you were one?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? What plant
Mostly
would you...
just, I don't know. What plant would I be?
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What are those, they're like, I think they're succulents. They look like they're, like little hearts on leaves.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're
Oh,
called.
go away. Go away. Go away. I can't delete it. Go away.
Oh, here, I got it.
Go away.
Here.
I have no power here. Leave. Leave.
I can make you a
please.
mod. Give me a second. I need to...
No, I do
Oh.
not need to be a mod.
Ollie got it. Thanks, Ollie. Heart.
Sorry, I'm on mobile. I'm really struggling.
You can mod on mobile. I do it all the
I
time.
know, I just don't know how. I was struggling.
Voracious, don't play this game. I will if I was on someone else's stream, that would have been a ban. I'm so quick. What kind of plant? Yeah, what kind of plant would you be? I feel like a Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap is a very edgy answer, but I don't blame you. It is a cool plant. I don't know what I would be. I feel like I'd be probably some kind of like just kind of annoying like weed that kind of looks like a flower. Maybe like a dandelion, but like maybe something more exotic.
I love dandelions.
I feel like I wouldn't quite be a flower, but I'd be a little bit of a nuisance.
I am those miniature blue flowers that grow exclusively on the side of the road.
That's so real. I'm one of those like purple ones that like you don't really know what it is, but
it's just there.
It's just kind of there. How is that edgy? Venus flytraps are the only carnivorous plant besides those like bell ones.
The pot ones. Pitcher pots.
Yeah, pitcher pots. They are the only carnivorous plant besides those. It's just a little bit edgy. Not a bad edgy, it's just a little bit edgy.
You took pride in being called emo earlier. You took pride in this.
Nothing wrong with being edgy. I meant it positively. Pitcher plants and the sticky ones, yeah. There's like 3.
Dandelions are indeed edible.
They are edible. I ate one once, but I ate a white variant.
Oh, I'm so sorry. A weeping bell. That's I know that. No, I'm gonna call it a fucking pitcher pot. It looks
you know
like
what?
A pot.
Pitcher pot. Pitcher pot. Yeah, I was really quirky as a middle schooler. I probably still would as an adult. I haven't changed. But I was walking home with my friends, and there were dandelions, and I was just like, what if I ate it? And then I, like, put it in my mouth, but it was a white one, so I spit it out, because it was, you know, a white fucking dandelion with the fuzz. But it was funny, so I don't regret it. I made them laugh, and that's all that I care about, really. I'm simply just a jester for other people.
I ate a lot of dirt as a kid.
I didn't really eat a lot of dirt. That wasn't my thing.
Sand.
I ate dandelion. I did eat sand.
It was a fun texture to my, like, 3-year-old mouth.
What?
If I got sand in my mouth.
Sand in mouth is definitely not a fun texture. I more, like, didn't mind it, but, like, please don't actually eat things that aren't, food.
I liked how crunchy it was.
Yeah, I like the crunch, but, like, also, don't eat sand, guys. Please don't make it a personality trait to eat sand. I was, like, 4.
It's not funny. I was literally a toddler.
I was just a baby.
I did not have cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. I need to disclaim that, because whenever I talk about eating shit, people are like, I ate paint once. I'm like, what is happening?
And it's like, I was literally 3 years old. That does not count.
Yeah, I ate a dandelion when I was like 13, but that's a little. Dandelions aren't as bad because you can eat those.
I have indeed put a cattail in my mouth, but I have never eaten it.
I have not put a cattail in my mouth, but there's not really a lot of cattails where I live, so. There are some, but not many. I was 9 when I ate grass. That's real. That's real. Yeah, I definitely. I also ate erasers. That was a big one. I liked erasers a lot. Like eraser shavings.
I ate erasers. I ate paper. I ate the entire eraser and metal portion of the pencil.
Yep. I think my favorite was Reese texting me, "Do you eat lollipop sticks?" And I said yes. And when we bonded over eating the paper of lollipop sticks, because it's good. I'll just swallow the grass whole like a fish. Maybe don't. Why can grass fuck up your teeth?
It's got silicon in it. If you chew it, it'll permanently fuck your teeth up. Like, unironically, chewing grass, like, eat whatever you want, I don't fucking care, be edgy if you want, but chewing on a piece of grass can permanently fuck your teeth up.
My teeth are already pretty fucked. I also have never eaten grass, so.
I know you come from the land of flat, but has anybody else ever just taken a knife out into the woods and cut off some birch bark to chew?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen a birch tree in real life.
It's so good.
We've got oak here,
and
willow, and maybe a pine tree if you're really frisky.
Some of the roots of the one type of plant is it tastes like root beer, and then if you chew on birch bark, it tastes like birch beer. God, it's so good.
My house has birch trees in my backyard. I have never seen a birch. Well, I probably have, but like it's not like a distinct like. This isn't the birch tree that I know, like kind of thing. I've never kept an
There's
eye out for them.
there's a road near my house that has just a bunch of sycamore trees. It's really cool.
I think the most exotic trees that we really have are willow. And I do love a good willow tree. Willows, I think I have seen some, I don't know the name of them, but like the really, the biggie kind of like reddy ones, but not like, obviously not fucking redwoods, because those are, okay, those are California, but like, there's a few different types of trees. I used the bark to make a model house once and I got terrified since one had a spiderweb sack on it. By God. Why did you bring that in your house? That's so sad. I took branches from outside once to make my lore cosplay, to make my staff, because they were just real sticks, because I wasn't gonna fucking make a fake stick if I could just get a real stick. And
Your mom.
my mom was so fucking confused. But I ended up washing the wood to make sure that there was no, like, parasites on it, and then dried it, like, so it didn't get rotted, but...
I found a black widow in my shoe once.
That's really awesome.
I love the Northeast.
Yeah. I like the Midwest, because there's every bad thing, but, like, also, like, not quite as bad as it can be. It's really, like, a middle ground. It's like, yeah, we have, like, spiders, and we have weather, and we have all the extremes. They're just not quite as extreme. Like, we have hot and cold, but it's not, like, -40, and it's not, like, 110. It's, like, 100 and, like, -20. Like, it's, like, a range.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is towards me, too, but we get some of the worst shore weather.
Yeah.
Coming in from off the ocean, like hurricanes and shit. Have you ever experienced living through a hurricane?
No, ma'am. The closest I get is Great Lakes. Never.
Man, I remember Sandy. How was that for 2 weeks?
I remember Sandy. Like, so longingly.
We used candles to see in my home for 2 weeks.
No, I've never experienced a hurricane. I've never experienced anything besides a tornado, like, warning.
I've experienced a tornado warning, and I live in a valley.
Yeah, I
don't know how that happened.
I think I'm technically in Tornado Alley, but, like, I might be right, just to the right of it. I don't know, I'm quite there.
You ever seen a NATO?
I've not seen a NATO, no.
You ever seen a funnel cloud?
No. I've not seen a funnel cloud.
Yes, well,
Not with my own eyes. We have had a scenario where there was one on, like, there've been them on the ground, but I hadn't seen it, because I was inside.
I've never seen a NATO touchdown, but I've seen a couple funnel clouds real fucking close.
I remember there was one time where I was in school, I think it was middle school, it might have been early high school, but there was a tornado. I watched the one where they're waiting for it and warning is where it's on the ground, or is it vice versa?
It's a warning on the ground.
Okay, so it was a tornado warning, and so we were all, like, in our tornado stance, like, huddled on the ground, and I was, like, crying because I was worried that I was gonna die to a tornado, or that my house was gonna be gone, because I think tornadoes are terrifying, and my friend was laughing at me because I was crying over a tornado, and I was like, thanks. Thanks.
Bro, me and Rumi had to have the most complex fucking setup, right? Because the last house we lived in, it was me and her, the cat, and then the fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
Like, and we used to have the tornado sirens go off, like, pretty often when we were around. Like, they weren't. I haven't had one touch down while I lived with her, but, like, they've gotten, like, funnel clouds. And so we got so efficient at, like, okay, the siren's going off. Like, I run and get a tub and get it to her. A literal tub, like a moving tub, and I'd get it to her. And while she went and, like, grabbed, like, blankets and shit. And then I'd have to grab the cat wherever he was and shove him in a carrier while she deposits the rabbit in a plastic tub and puts a lid on it. And then we just grab everything and book it to the garage because we had an underground parking garage.
Yeah.
So we would just be sitting betwixt our cars in the parking garage with a tub full of a rabbit and a cat carrier with a very sad cat.
He's so sad. Our plan here is to go in a bathroom.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we were second floor.
Our
so,
bathroom
like,
would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, your bathroom's probably the safest. My bathroom's probably also okay.
Yeah.
Yours is just closer to the center of the building.
It is.
But like, we don't really have anywhere to go if we get hit. We don't
I'll
have
just
anywhere
put Phoenix.
underground.
I'll just put Phoenix in the sink.
Perfect.
He'll be good there.
We don't have an underground.
No, we don't.
I simply do not
If we
have
get- we're in a house
enough
now that, like, if
tornadoes
we
up
get
here to have a
tornado
plan.
warning, our goal would be hide, like bunker
Yeah.
down and not get out. Like I'm so used to being second or third floor now. Of like the goal is get the fuck out.
Yeah, the goal here is to bunker. Yeah, tornadoes aren't really a big issue for people that aren't in like the Midwest or Tornado Valley.
Tornadoes are so cool.
I think they're terrifying.
I wanted to be a storm watcher when I was little. Like a
There
storm
actually
chaser.
was a decent tornado not that far from where I used to live. As in like within like 20 minutes of me, and I was actually in the car when the warning hit.
Oh, good.
That was a terrifying experience. But it
yeah.
hit a high school and ripped the entire roof off of this giant high school building and demolished half of the property.
Jeez.
So that individual school just didn't go to school for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
And that was the first tornado we've had in like 10 years.
I would literally never like let anybody live down the fact that I lived through a tornado. Like if that happened to me, I'd be like, guys, did you know that I like almost died in a tornado? I would be so traumatized.
It was over the weekend, so nobody was in the school
Oh.
building. But if it had been during the school day, probably several dozens of people would have died.
Yeah.
My biggest flex is living through technically an emergency crash landing on a plane.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. I don't know what my biggest flex is in terms of like living through traumatic events.
Survival.
Yeah, in terms of
Not even
probability.
like traumatic events, just survival.
Yeah. What's my biggest survival flex? I don't really have a lot of them. Like, yeah, I lived through a tornado watch, and I also worked through a tornado warning. There was a tornado that hit, or it might have been a watch, and then the other one was a warning. But I was at work, and I remember my boss came out because I was at this. It was kind of like where we were opening back up after COVID, but like we were still kind of in our COVID setup. And so we had this like, 'cause I used to work at Texas Roadhouse. So like the waiting room, which was like a really long tunnel that was entirely glass and wood, was turned into the to-go area. So there was like a curtain put up, where we would have to like go into the main portion of the building, and then behind the curtain was like all of our to-go stuff. We'd have like boxes and like places where we would put everyone's food and stuff. And I was out there with another girl, and then we would pass the food from inside the building through a little hole in the wall to get to us. And I remember our manager at the time, she came out and was like, hey, so at some point there's going to be a tornado watch, and if the tornado ever gets too close or lands, you guys have to come inside the building because the windows might shatter. And we were just like, okay. She's like, you guys can keep working though. Like, don't work. We'll get the orders out. And I was just like, that wasn't the concern, but okay. So yeah, she ended up coming around and was like, guys, inside. And so we just booked it to the fucking main entrance and like went inside and just resumed business as usual. Well, there's just a tornado.
Loki, that is typical traumatized child shit. We're talking about forces of nature here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely do this. Xander actually mentions that I'm really quiet. I'll sneak up behind it all
You
the
are
time.
quiet.
Because you just don't hear me coming. Being quiet, being like used to like creaky floorboards to like avoid
I'm
your parents.
also very quiet when I walk.
Do you have a charger around here? I'm dying.
I have one down here. I don't have a very long one though.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Man.
You can go grab yours if you'd
Yeah,
like.
I'll go grab mine.
Okay. My long one like broke. I need to get a new one. My 6-foot one like doesn't charge anymore. I don't know what happened to
I
it.
have to throw away one of mine too.
I might need to get a new one. I've been using my iPad charger for my phone, which is probably destroying the battery.
Yeah, I use one charger for everything.
But yeah, I very, very quiet when I walk around because I'm also very like, don't want to wake up my parents when I'm. It's not like a trauma thing of like they do whatever. It was just like I didn't want to wake them up and get yelled at.
Yeah.
So I'm very quiet. People don't really notice me coming. My stepdad also used to call me a ghost because I would just appear in the kitchen, and I had to go. In my old house, I used to have to go downstairs, and there was a visible catwalk. Like, you could see the stairs from the living room. I'd have to go downstairs and past the living room where he was, and he wouldn't notice me, and I would just be in the kitchen. Hearing whose footsteps is whose is a pretty common one. I definitely also can kind of gather footsteps based on how angry people sound. Some people just step with purpose. And I'm like, where are you going with all this purpose? Why do you need to be that loud? But yeah, I honestly don't have a lot of traumatic things happen to me. I mean, I technically got into a bike accident, but like, I was fine. I just had road rash on my face for like a week. And I had a split lip, and I looked really stupid, and that's about it.
Is there a tornado watch outside once?
You're outside for a tornado watch?
We were working at the haunted house, and our haunted house was it was the rule of, unless it's a, tornado or, what was the fucking thing? It was like a tornado or like one other situation. It's like we didn't close. They didn't really give a fuck what it was.
Yeah.
But closing for a tornado doesn't help if it's like, you know, the job's already there.
Yeah.
And so we were outside during a storm because it was fucking storming, and they were like, yeah, keep working. We're like, okay. And then our trail boss came through, and they're like, yeah, there's a tornado warning right now. And we're like, we don't hear any sirens. And like, yeah, there's none around here because we're in the middle of the.
I've never heard a tornado siren.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard a tornado siren. I've always been, there was a tornado, I was always inside a school, and so we couldn't hear them from outside, or I just wasn't around one. Okay. I don't know where the nearest tornado siren is where I am. I've got no idea.
I don't know. The last apartment I lived at, the tornado siren was across the street in the parking lot right there.
I don't know where ours is.
Ours was so unbelievably loud, but we couldn't hear the sirens from where we were. So our trail boss came through and was like, yeah, there's a tornado watch going on right now. They think it might have touched down. We need to shelter. And I was like, we're in the middle of the woods. Where would you like us to shelter? So me and a girl named Chelsea hid under a piano outside in the rain.
A piano?
A piano in the scene after ours. There was an abandoned piano. So we hid under a piano in the rain for an hour.
I mean, seems like it worked, didn't it?
I lived, so. And I don't think the tornado ever touched down. I think they just, they were, concerned it was going to.
Yeah.
The tornado siren at my high school was on top of the flagpole right outside in the courtyard.
Yeah, I'm sure ours went off around our school. I don't have a distinct memory of hearing it.
They're so loud.
Also, whose first instinct when somebody startles them while they are holding a knife is to throw it at whoever startled you? I think that the in-lying issue is not the startling, it's the why is your mother's first instinct to throw a knife?
They probably more so meant that, she, accidentally, tossed it in, a jump moment. I don't think she was, I don't think she was, Cloak from the Hunger Games fucking launching it,
I wanted to see where the
finger flick this knife directly into your forehead.
There's plenty.
Yeah.
Every one of those is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some. I just have never heard any.
Oh, weird.
Are we the tornado siren?
We are.
Our building.
We are a block away from the.
A block's not too bad.
No, it is.
Don't say the address.
That's because you're a block away from the fire station.
It's next door to Zianos.
Oh, perfect.
It's at Zianos.
Next to Zianos.
So there you go. We'll hear it.
There's also a tornado station at the fire station that's 2 blocks from my house, so I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think their instinct was probably just that they accidentally tossed it rather than knife throw, throwing it at a fucking target. I'm sure it was just an accident, but that is a funny image of oh shit, my child startled me. Let me toss my knife at them.
Let me throw it with precision and accuracy straight at you.
Let me
roll. That's probably covered in raw chicken and salmonella.
Let me roll a hit on this fucking child right now.
Sagiri for real.
Yeah. I love getting nothing done. This is really great.
But hey, you're having a good time.
Having a good time.
Indianapolis
Unless you
is covered.
aren't.
Don't you worry, Emily.
I'm in agony. What's the problem?
Indianapolis is covered.
Indianapolis.
They're safe.
Why are you zoomed in on Indianapolis?
I wanted to see what the blotch of red was.
We're just looking at the Midwest sirens and just found Indianapolis and zoomed in.
There's hundreds.
Yeah, it's a big city.
What's that?
I'm sure that Chicago's worse. I'm sure Chicago's awful.
There's so many in one place.
You are not gonna miss a tornado.
Never. What county is this? Westfield?
I don't know what you're looking at. Stop just listing places.
It's Notre Dame. The Notre Dame campus is fucking covered in them.
That is a college campus.
I have a cousin who got accepted there.
Notre Dame is the Ivy League when you can't get into the Ivy Leagues, but nobody actually cares that you went to Notre Dame.
My friend goes to Notre Dame, and she's, like, really proud of it, and I forgot that it's, like, a good school, because no one talks about Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's like if you get into an Ivy and you graduate from an Ivy, just the fact that you graduated from an Ivy is like a status thing, and sure, you paid a lot of money, but then you get the status. Notre Dame is just as much money, and then you don't get the status.
Yeah, because no one cares about Notre Dame.
It's still impressive.
It's got some good lacrosse. That's about it.
I know that their football team is okay.
Their lacrosse team is pretty damn good. That's about it. But their uniforms are really ugly because their helmets are solid gold.
Good.
Like
good.
blinding gold.
I'm trying to make this
I need
panel,
to
like,
look up
cute
where the
and
tornado
wholesome.
sirens are around me now.
There you go. I'm trying to make this panel really cute and wholesome, but it's hard because one of them just isn't really that happy to be there. So it's hard to make it look wholesome when she's, like, a little bit bummed. Drawing Juniper in any of these panels is hilarious because she always just looks a little bit sad. She's always just got this kind of look to her where she just looks a little bit upset
Me too.
all the time. She's kind of like me. I always look a little angry. Also, getting their heads to be the same size is a challenge in and of itself. I think that your face overall is too big.
Why, when I looked up the siren map, did Atlanta, Georgia automatically come
How
up?
many
Do
are
I
in
seem
how
like
many
I'm
are
in Atlanta, Georgia?
how many are in Atlanta?
It doesn't say a number, it just shows them.
Damn.
It just zooms me into the most random locations. No, I don't need to see Nevada.
Do you need to see Nevada?
No, I don't need to see Carson City, please.
What about Vegas?
I don't care about Vegas. They could be decimated by a tornado for all I give a
God
shit.
damn, sorry my Vegas watchers.
The closest weather siren to me
My Vegas watchers.
is,
They're all here.
a solid 10 miles away.
10 miles?
There's no reason to have a tornado siren up here.
What do you mean? You don't
It
get
would hit the mountains before it
you
hit
don't get
us.
you don't get them northeast tornadoes?
No, New England does not worry about tornadoes. They're more worried about blizzard.
New York's not popping off with the tornado sirens?
No, not at all. They don't care.
They don't care. But the day a tornado
This
strikes,
isn't even a tornado siren. This is just a weather siren.
Yeah.
This is like a generic weather siren. It's not even for tornadoes.
miscellaneous weather.
Crocheting with thin yarn is fun, but oh my god, it takes so long. This is like not even that big of a stuffed animal, and it is so large because this yarn is so small.
Oh.
What do you mean I have to do 8 rounds of 72 stitches?
Looks at my tit.
Your boob took the longest,
I know it did.
because it's just small yarn.
Yeah. I would have been fine with the big yarn, but my penis already had big yarn.
Your penis had big yarn,
Oh, I
and
never
the
showed my
only
penis.
the only natural-ish color I had was the smaller yarn.
Guys, look at my penis. It looks so big in this angle. Look at this perspective. It's about the size of my head. It's larger than my head.
Did Xander just javelin throw a
He
penis
just
at you?
javelin through the penis at me.
You know what they say about women with big dicks?
What did they say about women with big dicks, Sander?
They're good at javelin.
They're good at javelin.
They're good at javelin.
I had a small one of these in the asexual colors that Ollie got me for Christmas like 2 years ago. Actually, I think it was 1 year ago. And I lost it in the move because they lost one of my boxes. I don't know who lost it. We moved ourselves. I don't know where it went, but I lost my 3DS.
On a highway somewhere.
Yeah, I lost my 3DS and my penis, and so Reese made me a replacement. And also a boob. My boob is
You're
in
welcome.
my side container. I have it right here. It's really good.
The
This
boob.
is gonna be flagged on Twitch. Mine's too realistic.
It's artistic expression.
Yeah.
I'm a dickhead.
Sanders balancing it on its head right now.
Dickhead.
Dickhead. Real. Hi, Apollo.
Apollo is very startled by the penis.
He does
Look at
not
me
like.
and he
Apollo does
froze.
not like penis.
Apollo might like penis. He doesn't
Are you
Apollo is
sa-
straight
Are you saying
confirmed.
Xander just said he might like penis? Is your cat gay?
We don't know. He's never made it clear.
He's never told us.
Your penis has a foreskin. Or I guess it doesn't have a
It
foreskin.
yeah, it does not have a foreskin. He just shot me.
Apollo. Apollo.
Don't stop looking at me. Paul does this great thing where he just fucking stares at you.
These are some solid balls.
His big ass eyes.
His big eyes. He just looks at you.
Everyone hates my damn cat.
I didn't hate your cat. He just has big eyes. It's just a statement.
Everyone make fun of the cat.
His eyes are big.
You making fun of the cat.
I'm not making fun of him. It's just a statement. He's got large eyes that don't blink.
You don't like to blink. It's below his pay grade.
Xander hates anything with large eyes confirmed.
I can't believe Xander hates large eyes.
I hate it here, is what I hate.
I love purposely introducing a light source to be used as an interesting light source and also a piece of composition and then getting annoyed having to draw it. Like, I chose to put this here. I can't complain. I did it.
Emily, I used my first random circle for a background.
Oh my god, how did it feel?
It definitely made it more visually interesting.
I'm
I'm still
see-
shading.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. What are you drawing that you needed to add a circle?
I'm coloring Kiri,
Cute.
and I was like, hey, might as well try the circle.
That is my method. I was actually gonna make a TikTok because I have been slacking my TikToks recently. Follow my TikTok, guys. Where I was gonna, I think I mentioned this too. The audio of like, haha, again. I want to do that, but with just all of my
Again.
art that has circles on it as backgrounds.
That'd be really, really good.
Yeah, because I just keep. I'm like, man, it works so well. Why not do it again? It always works.
It never misses.
This is gonna start getting annoying when I have to scroll all the way down to my specific chapter for the script, but I don't want to make multiple files, so I'm just gonna simply have to deal with it. Okay.
What do you mean there are 58 rounds and I'm only on 20? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
This is going to be such a large puffin.
The biggest puffin in all of the land.
And half of it you're not even going to be able to see because I'm sewing patches onto it.
Why are you doing that?
Well, because I have to sew the circles on for the eyes. So you won't even see half the body that I'm crocheting right now. Because it'll be covered by the eyeballs.
Damn. Okay. I'll give it 10 more minutes and then I'll end at 8. If anyone has anything else to say, you gotta get it in right now. Ah!
Long live the queen.
Ah! What'd you say?
Long live.
Are you talking about Lizzie right now?
Long dead the king.
Lizzie the queen?
Yeah.
What's her last name? Windsor? Is it Elizabeth
I don't
Windsor?
know.
I don't know. I don't care.
Anyways, reset. Talk about men now? I won't be doing that, no. Sorry. I have nothing against men. But, like, go look at any movie. They'll be there. Nothing against men. But this is a woman-owned channel. I treat it like a business. It's a woman-owned business.
Women-owned business, real.
I need to clear these misandrous allegations against me.
You're never facing them down.
I'm not a misandrist.
No.
I'm not a misandrist.
No.
How many times can I reuse a panel before it's too many times?
Infinite.
Honestly, I'm considering it. If it means that I don't want to claw my eyes out, I will do whatever it takes. 12? Guys, I think you're underestimating how many panels are in each chapter. My average is like 25 to 35 like individual panels in each chapter. You're saying that like half of the panels could be the same fucking thing and no one would care.
Yep.
This is number 3 of reusing the same panel. I don't even like this panel, but it's the only one I have of Juniper looking straight, so I'm simply gonna reuse it.
She looks straight.
Juniper is straight.
What does she look like?
I mean, she's like 16 here, so maybe she does. I don't know. I tied my shoe today.
Congrats.
Is that loud enough? I'm proud of you, Casper. I'm really proud of you for doing that. Thanks, it means a lot. I'm glad. How long you been trying to do that? What's everyone's method for tying their shoes? Because I feel like I tie my shoes weird.
Are you a bunny loops person?
No, I'm not a bunny loops person.
What other way?
I'm a single loop wrap around tuck under person.
That's what I do. I do one. Wait, no. What do I do? I need a shoe. How do I tie this? I have my docks here. I haven't retied these docks in a minute. I do the twist. Yeah, I make 2 loops.
Yeah, you're a bunny loops person.
Is that bunny loops?
That's bunny loops.
Yeah.
I was not taught how to do it as bunny loops. This is just how I taught myself how to tie my shoes. I wasn't taught how to do it.
Making 2 loops and then tying them together is bunny ears.
I didn't know that. I just tie them however I learned. I assume that I always see people do the 1 more because I see that one's more common.
It is more common.
Yeah.
It's also the stronger knot.
I don't really. My shoes don't come untied that often, man. It hasn't been a common issue for me. How am I supposed to describe this in a message? Figure it out. Fucking step by step. I do that 2-second tie thing. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that you reach through and pull it.
Oh.
You cross it over and then you put your hands through each side and pull.
I don't do that because I'm not a fucking loser.
Yeah, that's for nerds.
I dropped my taco, so I'm here to have my soul healed, Tyrio. Why did you do that? Why did you drop that?
Do we have a Taco Bell?
Yes, we have a Taco Bell. Taco Bells are everywhere.
I want a Taco Bell.
I don't. So if you get Taco Bell, that's on you. I don't like Taco Bell. Anyways, yeah, Tyrio, why'd you drop your taco? That's a little bit, like, irresponsible of you.
It's called Mexican spice.
Pretty
This isn't
cringe.
healing my soul. I'm so much more broken. I don't know what you expected. When have I ever been the nice one? I'm the mean one, remember? My taco! Get another one!
Or get stickier fingers.
Yeah, or get stickier fingers, man. Don't be a butterfingers.
Bro, it's warm out tonight.
Is it?
It's 24.
That's not bad. It's warm out. It's
pretty
24!
good.
I haven't seen double digits in days. It's 24 degrees.
I just love that. It's warm out. It's 24 degrees! Whoa! Like,
Dude.
it's still freezing.
Okay,
No,
it
to
is
be
still
honest, it's
technically-
pretty damn good.
It's not bad, no.
But that's so much better.
It's
I was
not
like,
bad.
I'm not willing to go out if it's
It's
0
better than
degrees.
-6 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Oh, don't worry, that's
see
way back
another
on
double
Saturday.
digit until next Monday.
Yeah.
Bro, we've got a high of 40 on Wednesday, though.
Damn.
High of 40 is pretty good.
On Wednesday.
Maybe I won't have to defrost my car.
Maybe we might be inching towards Indian summer.
You call it Indian summer?
That's the only word I know for it. Is there another word?
I just say fall spring.
Oh, and I guess maybe it's just I grew up for it.
What does Indian summer mean?
I don't know. It's just the word I was taught for it. I genuinely don't know.
Got a little. I'm joking.
I hate it here. I'm gonna kill myself.
No, I've never heard that term. I hear false spring or fake spring or fool's spring. I hear
Yeah.
that one too.
Fake spring.
Yeah.
In
I looked it up, I'm not crazy, it's
the
fact
trenches of PA, we just call it lies.
Lies, it works too. Yeah, we're gonna heat wave.
Like, I'll look at my mom and be like, it's supposed to be 50, and she'll just go lies.
Lies. Actually, I think I might draw this one, because I want her to be looking up, and the other one she's looking down. I'm very picky. I was gonna ask if you wanted to stream Terraria, but I couldn't fathom just like hopping on to like a just now hard mode 2-person. Oh, my tablet's dying. A 2-person random world that we've never been on before. I was like, I'll just do an art stream. I don't want to worry about making that a monetizable world. I already have.
There's nothing that's not monetizable there.
It's not. It's just funny. Like, hey guys, welcome to Terraria. You've never seen this world ever, and we're in hard mode. Good luck.
Yeah. There's also this random bitch here that has never been in my stream before.
Yeah, a new encounter. I think you've been in my stream maybe once or twice, but it was probably just.
I think
during
I've only
Faz.
been in your stream when you and Xander were both streaming together.
We've done Faz streams, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or like during this,
Yeah.
you did the one Minecraft thing.
Yeah, I did the Minecraft thing. The Skyblock,
Yeah.
like random item one.
Cheerio, that is the most awful description that anybody's ever
You just
given
tie
of
your
tying
shoe?
shoes.
That's extraordinary.
How do you do it? Please,
How
enlighten
does
me.
she do it?
If this car revs its engine again, I'm getting my key and turning on the remote car alarm.
Go key their car. Not okay, never mind. not even a no reaction.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm counting.
You're good. It was just funny.
I gotta count stitches, man.
You're good. It just happened. Tiro just looks down and her shoes are tied. She just lets God take care of it.
I also don't think I could visualize how to tie a shoe. When I was describing it, I had to like do it with my hands.
I did it with my actual shoe.
There's no shoe nearby that doesn't require me to stand up to get, so I just like grabbed a piece of yarn and mimicked tying a shoe.
I had my docks near me, so I just grabbed one of them. My big ass docks. I've not worn a normal pair of shoes in so long.
The day that I can crochet with acrylic yarn without missing part of the loop and then having the most random little loop sticking out is the day that I die. Like, you miss part of like the loop on especially cheaper yarn, and then there's just like the littlest, tiniest piece of yarn sticking up, and then you just have to die, I guess.
You have to die. Anyways, look at the time. It's 8 p.m. That's my cutoff. I've been live for an hour and a half. That's all you're getting from me for a week, because I'm not gonna stream. Sorry. I'm done with getting people's hopes up. You get 1 week. One a week. That's it.
Once a month.
Once a month, really.
Fuck you, get out.
Who we raiding, guys? Who we want to raid? Pick someone to raid.
Who's live?
Who's live?
I don't know. The only person I follow that's live is Foolish.
I'm not raiding Foolish.
Fern's live.
Who?
Didn't think you were gonna.
I don't know who Fern is.
Oh, Fern Dragon 64. She's a friend.
I guess I'll raid them.
They're playing Subnautica.
Is it Sub-Zero or just normal Subnautica?
Below zero. Alright, guys. We're going to Fern Dragon. They are playing Subnautica Below Zero. Do not embarrass me.
Oh my god, Dawn's in there.
Do not embarrass me. We're gonna go over there, and you're gonna be nice, and you're gonna not cause issues. I'll see you whenever I stream again. Don't know when that's gonna be. Don't care. Thanks for being here.
Several years, maybe.
Appreciate you for waiting a month for me to stream again. I'm sorry. Bye.